As many of you all know, over the past several years, I have been giving the Bishop's Cross to laypersons in the diocese that have made exceptional contributions, usually over an extended period of time. We go to great pains to make sure that these individuals do not know that they are being honored, so that we have the delight of them being surprised. Also, they are usually quite humble, and I'm always concerned that if they know, they'll do everything in their power to make sure that it goes to someone else. It's almost counterintuitive to award someone for their Christian service, because humility and doing it without being known seems to come second nature to these individuals. However, to be a model, to be one who shows the way, to be a teacher of discipleship is fundamentally what the Bishop's Cross, I think, underscores. Tonight, several of the previous recipients are wearing theirs, and it's sort of interesting how most of them are doing something to contribute to the life of this convention, even as they make contributions immeasurably all the time to the life of the body of Christ. And so I'm going to award the Bishop's Cross to two individuals this evening. And I would like the first one to come forward. David Bagley. There you go. All the way. That's right. All the way out. I'm going to read the citation that he's about to receive. The Church is called to minister Christ's love and compassion in the world. And while Jesus tells his disciples, "Take nothing for your journey, no staff, nor bag, nor bread, nor money, not even an extra tunic," he does not discourage the services of a good attorney. Over the years, David Bagley has served this diocese as Vice Chancellor, giving generously of his expertise in real estate law to our diocese, our parishes, and our missions. The hundreds of hours, and I suspect this should be thousands of hours, of pro bono service are an abundant gift. The value of his wisdom, priceless. By his care, he has helped to protect the church and assisted church leadership, certainly this bishop, in stewardship of our real estate assets. And while making these contributions, David has been deeply involved in his own parish, St. Dunstan's. He served as lector on the vestry and most recently agreed to chair the calling committee. David's vision of church service goes beyond diocesan and parochial service. Get all this, folks. He served as a trustee and diocesan trustee of the Bishop's School. In addition, he served on the search committee for the head of school. And for his faithful service to the Bishop's School, he was named as a life trustee. Additionally, David has served on the board of Episcopal Community Services, including a term as president. Now, somehow, in the midst of this professional life, family life, and church service, this is extraordinarily important to me. He's become an accomplished woodworker and has completed several marathons. Yeah, you've got to be impressed. Husband, father, grandfather, attorney, chancellor, trustee, woodworker, marathoner, and faithful church leader. For these and all your many contributions, it is my joy to award you the Bishop's Cross. have one more. These are always really important to me, folks. And this next one is really important to me. Chuck Howe, please come forward. In December of 2005, shortly after my election as bishop, I returned to San Diego to do the necessary tasks of transition. And one of those tasks was to meet with the president of the standing committee to work out my letter of agreement. As it happened, I was the first bishop of this diocese to have a letter of agreement. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
So when Chuck and I, as president of the standing committee, met, we had a proverbial tabula rasa. I should just say he kind of kept me in line with that. But we somehow formed the letter of agreement and a bond, and I would suggest a most valued friendship. From before I was born, Chuck Howe has been serving the church. From coast to coast, as he also served his country in the Navy, he gave of himself to the church. A man of deep faith in Jesus, Chuck's particular gift was to lead Faith Alive weekends. Who knows how many souls he touched, or how many churches grew in membership and ministry through his guidance. When Joanne and Chuck made Coronado their retirement home in 1994, Christ Church was the beneficiary. Chuck faithfully served on several vestries, and both he and Joanne became involved with Faith Alive and Crucio weekend retreats. Chuck's organizational skills and emotional intelligence were quickly recognized, and he soon began serving on diocesan council and standing committee. When his daughter Julie and her husband Jake followed, the diocese ultimately picked up a treasurer and an executive director of the Episcopal Refugee Network. Who knew that when another daughter, Polly, followed, that she would not only bring her husband Tom, but one of tomorrow's ordinands to the diaconate? I wonder, Chuck, if your grandchildren and great-grandchildren are waiting to offer something else. Chuck, you're a devoted and caring husband, a loving father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. You've served your country. You've served your church. You've done the work of an evangelist. And for these and all your contributions given in humility and with loving service to the Lord, it is my joy to award you the Bishop's Cross.